Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're talking about it again.
We weren't going to, but it just keeps coming.
The information is coming out from the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser luxury hotel in Walt Disney World. Now we have Disney executives defending the price point.
Yeah, someone actually asks them.
Ask them flat out, like, is it worth it? And their answers are very very Disney answers.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it that way. And then we also finally have a look inside the U-Haul.
Yeah, the box truck transport.
The box truck transport, and it looks kind of like we expected. We were like, hey, it's like Rise of the Resistance.
It looks like the blueprints we saw that were supposed to be for the bus, but it's with the box truck.
It's just a short bus. It's a Star Wars short
pretty
bus.
Much. And then we were going to talk about this one thing with Rey and her lightsaber. We'll talk about that here. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it in that order.
All right. So let's talk about this. Hopefully this will not be a long video. This
shouldn't be.
Kind of an addendum, a coda to this until we do the video where we talk about the bookings being like way down.
Well, I'm sure we'll do more. But for now, today, this is where we're, unless something big comes up, this is where we're ending.
I hope to God we're done after this.
Me too. I'm tired talking about it.
Anyway, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 259,000 subs,
Yay!
Almost 260,000. Thank you for the support. We do talk about Disney, talk about Star Wars. We did work in and around the Walt Disney Company for a number of years. We're on the approved media list for about 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Not now.
Not now. But we did get invited to events like this, so we know the drill. When we've said before about waiting to get honest opinions, that is exactly what you have to do, because nobody who got wined and dined during this inaugural trip is going to give you an honest opinion.
There have been a couple places I think you can always trust for honest opinion. I think the Diz, which we're going to actually look at one of their videos, they're going to probably be pretty honest. I haven't seen their video though, so I don't know.
Pete Werner is brutally honest, but he can afford to be honest because he is Disney's top travel agent. Mm-hmm. So Disney can't afford to get rid of him. I think he's sort of grandfathered in on the media list. But the reality is that you're actually going to get more scathing truth, I think, from Warner than you are anybody else, who they can just toss them aside and not even think twice about it.
Right, and as long like for me, I'm a longtime Disney and Star Wars fan, big time Star Wars fan since I was like a child, and I can tell you from what I've seen, I think the idea was cool. I think the price is too high, and I think that it was executed below expectations.
Yeah. Like I said before, when we saw the lounge singer, I was like, why does she just have one Rhodian playing keyboard or whatever? What? Like, I'm like, you had an opportunity to have like the entire Max Rebo band or something like that there, and it would have been amazing to have all these animatronics and something like that would have been like, oh wow, this is really cool. But it looks really budget cut. It just looks like a couple of cosplayers at a comic convention.
Yeah, it just So anyway, let's go to this first. Everybody keeps asking, what was Disney smoking? Why does Disney think that the price tag they gave this is fair?
Yes.
Well, they tell us.
Yeah, so this is the initial tweet here, Clayton Sandel.
He had the balls to ask.
Blue check. I'm not exactly sure where he works, but he has a blue check. The bantha in the room. The Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser is quite expensive, $4,800 to $6,000 per voyage. And for many fans, it's out of reach. Here's how Disney creative executives Wendy Anderson and Ann Morrow Johnson answered when I asked if the experience is worth it. So he must work for Newsy.
Right. So this person had the guts to ask and then posted the answers. So go ahead. I transcribed it for you. Here's what Wendy said.
Tonight, I will play the part of Wendy.
You'll play the part of Wendy. Okay.
Yeah, I am playing the part of Wendy. I think this is a very Disney answer. I think the depth of storytelling, the amount of play, the amount of engagement that a person is going to experience. I don't think you're going to question the cost.
They're questioning the cost, Wendy. Everyone is.
They're all questioning the cost, Wendy. I actually think you're going to have a lot of fun and you're going to have a deep experience with your passengers, with your fellow passengers that is unlike anything else in the world. And Disney creates a lot of experiences at a lot of different price points for people. That is true. And this might not be for everybody to choose, and that's okay. But I really hope people think more about the experience they're going to have than anything else. So
it's all about the experience. Don't question the price. And you know what? We have different price points for poor people. Am I wrong?
That's the same answer they should give people for Lightning Lane, you know, if you choose not to. Yeah. Oh, the poor people. Yeah, you can go in the peanut section over there. People aren't going to question the cost because it's Disney and Star Wars. That's what they're hoping for. I mean, they, honest to God, think they can slap Star Wars on anything and ask any amount of money for it, and it can be any kind of Star Wars, and people are just going to line up. And at first, they will. I mean, look, they will.
They will probably. The diehards will.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do Anne Morrow Johnson. Now, this woman is the woman that you saw in that awful video with the kid from the Goldbergs they pulled down.
Yeah.
This is her, with her really over-the-top facial expressions. So, again, this is a completely new type of experience, right?
No.
There's nothing like this that's ever existed before.
There's a pirate dinner theater right down the street.
And if you think about going to a piece of theater, as you said, you were surprised by the amount of story there. This truly is a 2-day piece of immersive theater that's also a game, that's also a cruise experience. It's not a very good one, I mean, compared to the actual cruises. That is also a way to live your Star Wars story. So I'm not sure that it can be compared to anything that we've seen in the past. Hence the price tag.
Except the Star Trek experience in Vegas.
Except the actual cruise.
The actual
Except,
cruise.
you know, like escape rooms and actual gaming, or video games and VR experiences. The Void.
The Void,
was way cheaper than this.
The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which is extremely immersive, and anybody who buys a wand can do all the wand shenanigans throughout and you don't have to pay extra for that, other than buying the wand.
Yeah, it was you buy the wand though, because it's cost prohibitive.
Yeah, but it's not as much, as a lightsaber.
It's not 6,000. I was like, Hamilton tickets didn't cost this much. It's immersive theater. I'm like,
oh my god. Okay. So yeah, of course. Look. Of course they're going to defend the price. And it is true. You know, Disney has a lot of high-end experiences. Look at like Adventures by Disney.
I was thinking Adventures by Disney. Yes.
Adventures by Disney, I mean, they target people that make, have households of like $500,000 because Adventure by Disney, you're talking $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 investment. But you get to go all over the world.
You get to go to Europe and different places.
Like
they have
Europe.
They even have them like ones in America where you can go to Disneyland and like the Disney Archives or something, and like all that you can go do over in California. They have ones in New York. They have them all over the place.
If I was going to sink $6,000 into a high-end Disney experience, this is definitely not at the top of my list.
And a lot of those experiences last less than 2 days.
Yeah. I mean, this is for what you get for the price. And again, look, everybody's going to feel differently about it. If you want, look, it's your money. If you want to spend $6,000 and go do this thing, that's on you. There are people out there that eat hamburgers with gold leaf on them just to say I ate a golden fucking hamburger. If you want to eat gold, and poop it out just to say you did it, that's on you. I can't tell you how to spend your money. But for me personally, I have zero interest in, again, if I was going to drop that much money on a Disney experience, I would do the actual cruise ship. I would do Adventures by Disney. I would do a non-Disney vacation. Your money would go a lot further.
You could even do the cruise and then do a couple days in the park, and stuff like that. Yeah. And it would be about that much. You
can get a really nice cabin on the cruise ship for $6,000. I'm just saying.
Well,
an actual boat that actually goes somewhere.
You could even just take that $6,000 and just go to Disney for like a week, and then be able to go and hang out in Galaxy's Edge for a couple days and tell your own stories that way.
I mean, it seems like a big portion of this experience is going to Galaxy's Edge anyway. So what the hell? So, speaking of, budget cuts, and like this thing does feel. It does feel, this is coming from Blog Mickey, it does feel like dinner theater. Now, to be fair, when you're dealing with live entertainment, at first, it's a little rough around the edges. Yeah. Not gonna lie. I mean, I'm sure this will get better, but a lot of people are calling out Rey's entrance and her igniting her lightsaber, and then dropping that lightsaber and picking up another lightsaber. Yeah,
well, that was actually going to be part of it. Like, our source who told us about this, like I said, we told you about this stuff, like, back in May of 2021.
Yeah.
He brought up to me, I've shared this, and he's like, yeah, but I did tell you about that. And I'm like, you did. That there was a compartment, and then it was going to be switched, because the one that's ignited is not the same lightsaber you fight with, obviously, because that's a flimsy piece of, whatever, and it's not battle ready. So we already knew that she was going to switch it out. It had to. But it's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious. Like here she lights a lightsaber. And actually I was kind of impressed. I'm like, wow, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
okay, that's pretty
lightsaber.
Cool. It's not $6,000 cool, but it's pretty cool. All right. Then we put it down.
Yeah, it's like, why would you do that? Why would you just immediately drop to the ground with your lightsaber?
And then we pick up the battle one. Yeah, like this needed...
Well, you can also, there's light reflecting like the whole time anyway, probably. So, I mean, it's just like...
Yeah, it's really...
Oh, look, I just laid it down for no reason. Now I'm picking it back up again. It's pretty bad.
I mean, look, that...
Takes you right out of the immersion there, Disney. I want $1,000 discount because my immersion was broken.
Now here somebody said they had a version that she had a better swap. And again, this is like stuff goes wrong.
Again, no,
supposed
not
to be
really.
Like,
not really. Oh, because they're trying. Okay, I see. That's distracting you why she changes it. And then do they have the sparks and stuff? Because originally I haven't looked at it very much, but there was supposed to be like some sparks and things. No, maybe they didn't put it in. That were going to be in like in some different places that when it looked like they were fighting, the sparks were going to come out, but it was going to be like from like the railing or something like that. But they must have changed that because we know they cut some stuff. But anyway.
Yeah.
No matter which better take, there's no way to do that shift. Short of maybe having it on your body somewhere, but even then you couldn't do it because the lightsaber had to be put down. It's just there's no way to really make it.
I'm gonna say something.
Go for it.
DSMY Newscast has thrown shade at us in the past.
Yeah, flat out in videos,
especially when
you're too negative.
Yes, we were too negative because we called out Galaxy's Edge and how it was a budget cut version of what was originally planned. I speculated he was just salty because he's been trying to get on the media list for years and hasn't been able to do so. Now DSMY Newscast is turning on Disney. A lot of Disney bloggers are turning on Disney.
It's just like, dude, you like flipping tried to call us out in your videos, and then people were coming and harassing us from your videos. And I'm just like, welcome to the dark side. We were here first.
Yeah, we've got cookies. I'm not giving you cookies.
Oh, so it's okay when they bring up complaints or issues, then that's just them being consumer advocates, but we're the negative ones.
Yeah, I think people started to get the feeling that the Disney magic was leaving, especially after what they did to cast members, how they treated their cast members. A lot of Disney influencers or aspiring Disney influencers turned on Disney then, and we were like, I hate to break it to you, but this is the company they've always been. You just never saw it.
Yeah, well, we could have told you that because we saw some of this. But leaving this, we're going to go back to this part. Now, the other thing people kept wondering about was about the box truck.
Yes.
The box truck excursion, which from the outside looks like a box truck with paint and a door on it, like green, like army paint. And now the Diz, I'm going to tell you right now, they did a 3-hour video breaking down all of the stuff that was going on.
Yeah, they usually do a really thorough job, and
they did a very thorough job.
And I want to say too, I've actually hung out with these guys before. They're actually a pretty cool crew. I mean, they are. I'm not going to shade. This is Pete Werner's guys. I think they're pretty objective. I think they're pretty honest. Yeah.
I haven't seen the video, but my friend did, and a friend who sent it over. Hi, you know who you are. Said, oh, there's a clip of that because he saw that we were looking for a piece of it, and here it is. So this is their video. I recommend you watch it or go out to their stuff because they have it all broken down for you. Like it's like 3 hours full of everything.
Save yourself $6,000.
Just watch them.
Just watch them.
But here we're gonna take a look at they're getting ready to go. Here's a clip of it. Let me see here. Here's the transport. That's the transport.
This is the
pause it. There's the transport.
This is the
that's
U-Haul.
The box truck. Yes, this is the box truck. So you're in seats. These kind of like bus seats.
Kind of. They kind of look like.
It was supposed to be a bus.
It was supposed to be a bus. Now it's a short bus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's the bus, and then let me skip ahead a little bit because I don't want to just play their video. That's really crappy, and I'm not going to do that. So they're on the bus. And then it just jumps there. Wait, where did it go? So, there's no windows or screens? I thought they're going to have screens or something.
There's that in the, what's that?
There's no screens. It's just like, unless they weren't allowed to show that part. Because, I know you aren't allowed.
I don't know, maybe.
They might not be allowed to show it. Because I know you aren't allowed, on the Hogwarts Express, you're not allowed to take any video of it, even though there's screens. So, I don't know if any of these are screens or not. But they aren't showing it, so I'm assuming that they're not allowed to. Is my guess. I'll play it a little bit to see, but my guess is they're not. They're probably not supposed to show it.
They probably have it.
Oh no, they're moving.
Yeah, they're moving.
They're moving. There's no windows. They're just moving because she's bouncing around. So
this kind of reminds me of Rise of the Resistance.
So there's no screens. It's just
bouncing.
You're literally in a truck and you're bouncing. You can't see where you're going or anything. You can't even see pretend you're going somewhere.
Disney's human trafficking simulator.
I would have thought there'd be screens or something, but it doesn't seem to be like that because if there were, I'm sure they'd take video of it.
Oh, okay.
And then suddenly, you're there you can see it there too when they're getting off.
Yeah, I mean this again reminds me very much of
that would be a screen.
You would think. Or we'd have a droid or something.
Yeah, I guess it sounds like the droid's talking. Like there's a droid that's announcing stuff, and then there's radio transmissions and music or something.
But there's no animatronic droid.
I didn't see one, but I could have missed it. Couldn't watch all of it.
It's lame. This is what it's like. Where's
there's when you exit and go into the out into Batu.
Where's the plussing of this? You know what I'm saying? There just is no plus. It's just this is very kind of bare bones. That's kind of how I felt about Galaxy's Edge, too. It was the Falcon's cool, but
so there it is. There's the bus.
There's the bus.
Like I said, that is from the Diz. Go give them a watch if you want. They have like I said, a 3-hour video just from the beginning to the end, taking you through all of it. So if you want probably a really, really good look at everything, you're gonna want to go look at that. It'll give you a much better look at it.
Then you can decide if it's worth spending $6,000 on, and if those Disney employees are telling the truth, and they're not going to.
No, but it's not worth. I'm sorry, it's not worth $6,000.
It's not worth $6,000
for 4 people. I mean, not worth $4,800 to $6,000 for less than 2 days. It just is not. I mean, it could have been. I think they could have done more to take it that way and make it more. I think an extra day might have made it a little more reasonable. A lot of extra, like you said, putting in animatronics or things that people that are at Galaxy's Edge wouldn't get.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I mean, when you get Doc Ondar and you get you get the droids and get that stuff in Galaxy's Edge, whatever you get in this hotel should be 10 times.
Because I mean,
what that is.
Other than the food and other than the screens that you're seeing, the space battle, you're jumping to hyperspace and those kind of screens. Other than that, I mean, even the character actors, you get that on Rise of the Resistance.
For now.
Well, I don't think it's going to work, although they don't. So anyway, it is what it is. And the executives think that it's okay because it's Star Wars, you'll pay it.
You'll pay it.
And if you don't have the money, it's not for you. That's okay. They have cheaper options for you. It's all good.
All right. So we got to wrap this up.
Yep.
Hopefully we're done. I am so tired of talking about this thing.
I know.
Are we done?
Yes.
All right. See you later.
Bye.